Fantano roasting Drake more today. Have you guys seen? Do you know what's going on here with this?
I don't know why, but I saw the screenshot.
So Fantano gives Drake's latest album like a not favorable rating, and then Drake randomly DMs him about it. Yeah. But instead, and Fantano being the fucking memer he is, instead of like actually showing the DMs, which were super salty, he just makes up a fake DM. And is like, hey, and it's actually kind of nice. Like, he's like, hey, I know you're not like a big fan of my latest album, but like, I have this new vegan cookie recipe that you should try. Like, no love lost between us, whatever, right? so he like posts that fucking fake DM, like Drake DMs me, right?
Yeah.
And no one on this at this point, no one knows that Drake actually fucking DM'd him except him and Drake.
Yeah.
Drake sees that, gets so bent out of fucking shape that he literally leaks his own DMs to Fantano to 119 million fucking followers on Instagram. And the DMs itself were so ridiculous.
Yeah, it was on some, your whole life's a light one.
Yeah, this is the fake one. Oh, wait, no. Do it fart, do it clap, do it grip for meat. That is not what the DMs look like. Okay, that's not what it was. DMs, right? Do you have the actual the fake DMs are here. These are the instruction: preheat the oven to 300. Like, he just made like fake DMs up, but it made it seem like Drake was a nice guy. The funniest thing is like he actually made him look good.
Yeah.
But Fantano made Drake look good, and Drake was like, "Nah, fuck that."
So the consensus is like Drake's in the wrong.
I mean, stands. You know how it is. No matter what your favorite content creator does, if you're a fucking parasocial stand, you're still gonna be like, Drake owns you. Drake owns your life.
Oh shit.
But yeah, and Fantano being a leftist has like a lot of built-in haters too.
Yeah.
So yeah, Drake was like, "You're not gonna make me look vegan. Fuck that. I'm gonna pop off real quick and show you exactly how fucking bent I was." But where is it? Where is the fucking OG ones? Chat, come on. Someone can send me the fucking real DM, right? Yeah, here's the real DMs. Your existence is a light one, and the one is because you are alive. What's happening? You guys all got on your phones.
Sorry, I have to go soon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And because you somehow wifed a black girl, I'm feeling a light to decent one on your existence.
That's awesome. My favorite is the scene 21 hours ago. How are you going to get...
Yeah, you got left on red.
How are you Drake to get left on red?
That's crazy, yeah. The only people that get left on red by Drake are like, 16-year-olds.
Oh, no.
Oh,
my goodness.
Freaking got him.
Oh, my goodness.
Hassan put that Ice Spice on. What? But anyway, yeah, and they're only left on red because they're at school. You know what I mean? They can't use their phones when they're at school. Okay. Let's see what else Fantano said. Drake fans 0.1 seconds into honestly never mid. Drake's rating improved from a light to a decent by the end.
Oh, that's good.
The Drake situation. Wait, what does Sean C say about it? Let's take a look.
Videos about Drake. I really do. Because every time I talk about Drake, I'm talking about him like a disappointed son. I think it's disrespectful to call yourself someone's dad, but imagine being disappointed in your father. Wait, this don't sound right. When you get disappointed in your dad, you got a feeling of like embarrassment. When you're disappointed in your son, you're just angry that he didn't do what he was supposed to do. But this is just like, Melon Man took to his YouTube channel to make a video talking about Drake DMing him.
I love Sean.
And
he's great.
when I
He's funny as fuck.
saw what the content of the messages were, I'm like, oh, this is clearly a troll video. There's no way Drake would actually DM him this. But if he did, that makes Drake look like the coolest dude in the world. I don't give a shit about your negative reviews. I'm a troll back. You know what I'm saying? This man is giving me 1s and 3s and not goods and bads and all these terrible ratings of my music over the past couple years. Why don't I troll him with a cookie recipe?
Stop saying Drake partially owns 100 Thieves. He also owns Dave's Hot Chicken, but you don't see me fucking not eating hot chicken, okay? I don't give a fuck.
Most people would have either believed.
He owns a piece of it.
Wait, he owns
alongside my friends, actually.
Yeah.
Alongside my friends are like, I know the people that own Dave's Hot Chicken.
Wait,
And what?
Is it bad to like Dave's Hot Chicken?
I love Dave's Hot Chicken. I ride for Dave's Hot Chicken.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
You know, yesterday.
You've never had Dave's Hot Chicken?
No.
Bro, do you like fried chicken? Spicy? A little bit?
Yeah, it's my boss.
I'd be down for it.
Dude.
I've never been like, I need fried chicken.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? Okay, we got to get you some fucking Dave's Hot Chicken.
I'm down.
Okay, anyway. Have Drake on the show. Yeah, dude, I'm sure he would love coming on my show, dude. I'm sure. If anything, he probably...
I like Drake's plane.
What? He has a literal 747.
No, it's a 767.
Oh my god, you fucking nerd, dude.
747?
Oh, wow.
That's a huge difference,
Like,
Hasan.
are you serious?
747 and 767 are different.
That must have been a meme.
One of them's got 4 engines, the other's
You
got
really
2,
thought it was
and one of them's got a 747.
He has a commercial fucking
yeah, they're
flight.
not all the same.
Okay, but he has a commercial flight
Motherfucker.
It's a
plane.
747.
Yeah, I thought it was the biggest, one of the biggest ones.
It's a 767.
It's a
Well,
767.
how big is the difference between a 767 and a
Hasan,
747?
it's like night and day. There you go. There's a 767.
Look, there's a 767.
You should know
Bro,
that's one
it's
of the
literally still a wide body aircraft that it, like has the capacity to fucking fly. How many people? Like 200 people?
Yeah,
right?
but not like the 74.
Yeah, it has a. Dude, what do you mean?
It's still big. It's just not a
it's
747.
gigantic, dude.
That's like being like
having
oh,
a PJ, having a private jet that
Chad,
facilitates
imagine
200
him not
people.
knowing the difference,
Yeah,
though.
it's a
I
7.
mean,
Wait, hold on.
It's
let's
a much bigger
let's
plane.
zoom in.
Does this look fake?
No, it looks great. Why do you think it looks fake?
Because
What's
dude,
fa-
they're
I don't-
just too big for my fingernails. Like
No, it looks
I
great.
glued
Let me
them
see.
on. I glued it's press-ons.
I'm gonna bite him.
Yeah,
I
but
see
hold
more
on.
nails. I see nails. I want to bite him.
A 767 is one story. It's a wide-bodied, one story, 2 engine commercial jet
747 is
liner.
747 is a double decker.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the different. Yeah, I mean, like if
That's
you were,
a big.
if
I mean,
you
that
were
is a
to
big
say-
difference. But like from where I'm standing, like I think private jet is like much smaller.
Yeah.
So because it's a commercial aircraft, like I thought. you
For
know,
the record, if I was ever a billionaire, I'd have a Dreamliner. It wouldn't even be. I wouldn't even flinch.
The one where you feel refreshed when
Yep.
you wake up.
Bigger windows, no window shades. I would have that, and Hasan would be on that motherfucker. I know you would be.
747 is the queen of the sky,
787.
dude. Why do we have so many fucking weird? Okay,
Some
let's
be on
continue.
seat
Believed it was
1B.
fake.
Yeah, he would.
Believed it was real, and then Drake
Bitching
bitched
the
the
whole way.
himself. But Drake, as in Drake fashion, made himself look like a loser. But no matter how far deep into your persona you are, the real you always comes out. If you a loser, that real you is gonna pop out no matter how many accolades you have, no matter how many records you sell. If you are a terrible person, if you're a bad human being, if you're abusive, manipulative, if you're corny, if you're any of these things, your regular attributes are going to ooze to the surface no matter how successful you are. Drake posts the real messages and it's worse than we thought, as opposed to just letting it rock, you know, letting the troll message that I don't know who generated, Fantano or an editor generated to kind of keep Drake from exposing himself as a clown. He posts the real messages himself that make Drake look like the most bitter, emotional, passive-aggressive loser I've ever seen. This man unironically posted this to
Bro,
his
no
story.
fucking way.
Like he did some. Your
Wait,
existence
no
is a
way.
light one.
Why?
And the one is because you are
All right, let's finish the Drake video, but I gotta pee real
or
quick.
alive. And because you somehow wifed a black girl. Drake, have you ever wifed a black girl? I'm just lost at him saying this because like Georgia Smith is biracial and barely legal by the time y'all were dating. Millie Bobby Brown don't count. Your baby moms ain't black at all. Why are you talking like you got the pedigree to like crown niggas for dating black women? Your roster is as light as your disc game. I'm feeling a light to decent 1 on your existence. Now, I'll be honest with you, Fantano, probably a better man than a lot of people, because my response to that would not have been to cover up the fact that Drake DM'd me like a complete loser and try to make fun of it on my YouTube channel. A lot of people would have put Drake out there right on the spot. I just don't get what type of response you think that this is going to breed from people. No one outside of the yes men and the peers that you have are going to look at this and be like, ha, you really got him. They're going to be like, oh, You watch this dude unironically who shits on your music, and this is the best response that you could come up with? A barrage of 3 messages that look like they came off the back of you drinking too early in the evening. Even worse, there's no response to the real message. Like he left you on red. And when he tried to at least give you a little bit of an out by trying to make you seem like you were trolling, you doubled down on the unironic response. I honestly think if you would have just went with what he said in his video, he would have took your original.
That was so much funnier. Like that would have, if he just like went along with that, he would have looked better as a person. Which I think is like one of the funniest parts about this is that like Fantano, obviously the best thing for Drake would be if Fantano never replied and like didn't say anything about it. Oh my God, Austin did the thing I hate the most. He literally fucking drank 1 sip. He took a little sippy of his fucking water and then threw the bottle cap out. So I can't even close this. So now it's just like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God, I get so triggered when he does this shit. Literally, when he stayed with me, I made him drink his old bottles of water when he would try to open a new one. God, I'm so fucking particular.
Messages to his grave. Why did you say that, bro? Your existence is a light one, nigga. What? It looked worse because it wasn't provoked. There wasn't like a recent review or a new video that was put out about you critiquing you in any fashion. You just had this on your mind. Let's say that there is a world out there where Fantano responds to this as angrily as I'm sure Drake anticipated him to, even though he said nothing of significance that would drive anyone to be angry. I'd imagine if somebody would have gotten the response that Drake gave them via DM because of an opinion of an album, I'd imagine they'd just be like strucken with like confusion and sadness, because there's no reason that you should be looking at reviews after admitting that nothing phases you. Basically, you are the sixth man.
Yeah, I mean, that is like, yeah, it's the opposite of nothing phases me. I'm so hard. Especially because, like, you're not mad at Pitchfork, you're mad at Fantano. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're mad at, like, a YouTube reviewer. Like, which in many ways, I think, like, probably has more staying power and more... I don't really know the review world that much, but, like, I feel like there's probably more eyeballs on what Fantano's saying, but... there isn't like the institutional legitimacy of like music critics at like fucking Pitchfork and shit. He has the right to say whatever. Yes, bro. And just like that, we do too. We have the right to fucking make fun of him for it. Like, what do you not understand? Like, how are you riding Drake's dick so hard right now? Did he say in high school pics you was even bad then? Is that what he said to you? Is that why you're riding him so hard?
You got more woes than the average person. Chubbs probably told you this wasn't a good idea. Honestly, never mind. So we get to this stage where...
a bit of a redundancy, but it's like, I'm willing to bet that he fucking, was defending Lolly earlier too. Drake, simple screenshot and post on story, then have sex with 100 hot women on his $200 mansion boat. Anthony, divorced, bald, has to make 5 videos a week about sounds, 0 bitches. It is pretty funny. It's funny because, like, yeah, we understand the background here. Okay? We understand what's going on there, which is why it's hilarious that he would get mad at this. I can't believe I'm covering Lolly and now I'm covering Drake. I feel like I'm hitting like every fucking category I can hit.
The biggest rapper in the
world. Doing a cleansing
is so
in here.
Easily moved. I mean, the way Drake speaks, it's almost like he's walking around with impenetrable skin. Now, we all know that's not true because of these responses, these album intros, these passive-aggressive remarks toward his top op. We know that isn't true, but...
what's next, bro? Are we going to talk about how libertarians are fucked up? I'm hitting the trifecta. Lollies, Drake stands, and fucking libertarians, dude. I mean, it's a bit of a redundancy because it's like one circle, but
like this can't be the same nigga that wrote Jungle. It can't be. You wrote Say Was Real. You wrote The Ride. Maybe you didn't write it. I don't know. Now I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning my allegiance to the Drake stan base. The Aubreys. The Aubreys. Yes. The Aubreys. Because your emotions are like the wind. These are easily text messages that I would expect to see from a reboot of Mean Girls. Why did you do this, bro? Could have just said he's bald. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Literally.
anything would have worked.
He could have literally just replied with like, lol, you're bald. That's it.
It would have been okay. Why did you do this unironically? I'm actually disappointed. And I'm embarrassed and sad. It's really hard to take the music seriously when I can't like believe any of it. Anytime Drake says that he's unfazed or nothing gets to him or his skin is impenetrable, skin thick as my shorty. Like, I don't believe you no more, bro. You're tilted over a music review. You are unironically going into white men's messages to expose yourself for watching his reviews, insulting him with a rating system that he came up with in the weakest way possible, then going on to supposedly give him props for being with a black woman. Drake, that is not even your jurisdiction. Number one, you biracial. I already don't take you serious. Bro, a half-breed trying to knight a white man for dating a fully black woman is some 2022 shit. Completely. The fan base is what's really suffering here. Not really Aubrey and not really Fantano. It's the fan base because they are the ones that have to defend the
Chat, that's not our jurisdiction, okay? This chat is way too Caucasian to make any statements about that.
fuck shit.
Don't even laugh at it. Don't. See, look at my face. Unfazed. Statements that Sean C just dropped, unfazed by it. Not laughing. Not my business. I'm doing this. Look at my face. I'm doing this. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Don't know. I sat my white ass down and I listened. Okay?
Like they need a reason to sustain, a reason to live, a reason to continue to follow the fuckery. And if you're not giving them anything to defend, you're going to make the fan base look stupid. The Aubreys are not going to look right. How are they going to explain this? How do they explain this to a point where you still end up taking a dub? So wait, that means that Drake watched the troll video that Fantano made. On top of messaging him, exposing the fact that he already watches prior videos and reviews, you went on the same day to let niggas know that you watched the troll video that he put out and you tried to correct the information that he put out there? Bro, what are you doing? I guarantee you there would have been enough niggas who believed the cookie recipe. Easily. I would have believed it if I was dumb. This nigga owns a mall as a house. You've got jets. You have access to fucking Future. You know Future. It's a very telltale sign that none of this shit matters. No matter how much money, how many accolades, how many awards, how much notoriety, how much people revere you, adore you, how many bitches you get, how many planes you buy, how many homes you own, how many cars you get. All these things in the world that can be achieved and attained from whatever it is that you do. None of it means anything if you are not secure within your person. And I get it. Everyone doesn't get to that stage at the same time. But this is kind of the thought process and response I would expect from someone who's between 18 and maybe 25. Drake is going to be closing in on 40 soon. I can't even buy into the image. I can't even buy into the image, bro. Like, I know I'm not supposed to take it seriously. That's the thing about music right now. I'm not supposed to take it seriously. I'm not supposed to believe it. But I can't even buy into the image when this is how you respond unironically in real life. To YouTube reviewers, this is why that high value man shit, it's a myth. One of the highest value men in the world is responding to a YouTube music reviewer for an album or albums that he's already made hundreds of millions of dollars off of already, exposing the fact that he has delved deep enough into this man's personal life to know the color of his partner's skin and his rating system, all to reply with your existence is a light 1.
Too much research into your opposition there. This is a good take overall.